It is the most high-profile day in the Trump civil fraud trial. The former president himself is taking the stand.
Ivanka Trump was cordial, she was disciplined, she was controlled.
With inflation and all of the other problems that this country has, I think it's a disgrace.
If you look at the Trump Tower, the Trump Organization, it's all proof that he's a great businessman.
Now to the US, Donald Trump has clashed with the judge at his civil fraud trial in New York on Monday.
Donald Trump's frustration. Picture this courtroom drama. Donald Trump, the former president known for his larger-than-life persona, is now facing a new kind of showdown, one that's not on the political stage, but in the cold, serious realm of a Manhattan civil fraud trial. And what's ruffling his feathers? The fact that his daughter, Ivanka Trump, is stepping into the ring. Sources close to the Trump family spilled the tea on Trump's emotional roller coaster as his children take center stage in this legal saga. It's not just any frustration, it's a mix of irritation, agitation, and plain old being pissed. Imagine Trump, the master of bravado, feeling like his buttons are being pushed, and not in the way he usually enjoys. Why the turmoil? Well, it turns out that while Trump might be used to courtroom drama, seeing his offspring caught in the crossfire is a whole different ballgame. Ivanka, often seen as the composed and private Trump, is now slated to face the courtroom's piercing spotlight. It's like she's been thrust into a stage she carefully sidestepped for the past couple of years. The insider spilled the beans on Trump's sentiments, revealing a side we don't often see. He's not just upset, he's genuinely agitated. It's not just about the legalities, it's personal.
Days and days and weeks, and it goes on, and then you look at the outside world and what's...
And the judge should end this trial immediately. Thank you.
With inflation and all of the other problems that this country has, I think it's a disgrace.
Who admitted that? I never told him what he originally said. I did. He admitted that he lied.
On Wednesday evening, like she entered at around 10 a.m. in the morning, silent.
The only thing that matters are the facts and the numbers.
Trump is, dare we say, feeling protective of his little girl, who has in recent times preferred the low-key Miami life over the glitzy New York spotlight. As the source unveils the layers of Trump's frustration, we discover a man who sympathizes with Ivanka's desire for a quiet life in the Sunshine State. Apparently, Trump is not just upset about the legal ramifications, he's genuinely distressed that this could disrupt Ivanka's carefully crafted Miami existence. In the court of public opinion, Trump is known for his resilience and bold statements, but this time, it's different. His sons, Don Jr. and Eric, have already faced the heat, and Trump believes they can handle it. However, Ivanka, having taken a step back from the political scene, is, in his eyes, more vulnerable. It's a glimpse into a protective father who's not thrilled about his daughter being back in the limelight. So, as the trial unfolds and the legal wrangling continues, we're not just witnessing a political heavyweight in a legal tussle, we're getting a front row seat to the human side of Trump, the dad who's not too thrilled about his little girl being pulled into the courtroom drama. Popcorn, anyone? $250 million civil fraud trial. All right, buckle up for the courtroom spectacle featuring none other than Ivanka Trump, the eldest daughter of the former president, in the $250 million civil fraud trial. It's a saga that's giving legal aficionados and curious onlookers alike a front row seat to the Trump family drama. Ivanka's entrance into the trial isn't just a cameo, it's a pivotal moment. The trial, with its eye-watering monetary stakes, has been making waves, and now Ivanka is in the spotlight. The $250 million price tag alone is enough to make anyone sit up and take notice. But this isn't just about the money. It's about allegations that could shake the very foundation of the Trump family empire. In a nutshell, the case revolves around accusations of inflating asset values within the Trump organization to score tax benefits and other financial perks. New York Attorney General Letitia James isn't holding back, going after not only the former president, but also his sons, including Ivanka's brothers, Don Jr. and Eric. It's a legal chess match that has the potential to reshape the Trump legacy.
It is the most high-profile day in the Trump civil fraud trial. The former president himself is taking the stand.
To think that we're being sued and spending all this time and money
and you have people being killed all over the world.
Mr. Trump, you're looking forward to testifying today?
I am. So while references to assets that were very valuable, and they said they had no idea.
If you look at the Trump Tower, the Trump organization, it's all proof that he's a great businessman.
She clearly was involved in negotiating and securing loans.
Now, let's talk Ivanka. As she takes the stand, the spotlight is on her involvement in loans for Trump Organization properties, a key point in James's case. Picture this, a courtroom buzzing with anticipation as Ivanka, who's tried in vain to dodge this moment, faces questions about financial statements that are at the heart of the matter. What's Ivanka's defense? She's singing the tune of limited involvement. During her testimony, she made it clear that she's not the financial guru the prosecution might want her to be. "I had no involvement," she declared, distancing herself from the intricacies of Donald Trump's financial statements. In her own words, she claimed to know little about the valuations that are causing all this legal hullabaloo. It's a narrative that plays into the larger Trump defense strategy: create a divide between the financial wizards handling the paperwork and the Trump children, who supposedly had their hands clean from the fiscal nitty-gritty. Ivanka, in this courtroom drama, is painting herself as a bystander rather than a player in the financial chessboard. As she delivers her lines, emphasizing her lack of intricate financial knowledge, one can't help but wonder, is this a genuine portrayal of her role or a carefully crafted script to weather the legal storm? Only time and the courtroom drama unfolding will tell. In the meantime, the $250 million question lingers. What will Ivanka's testimony mean for the Trump family fortune? Stay tuned for the next episode in this riveting legal saga. The Trump family's legal battle. Step behind the courtroom curtains and into the Trump family's legal saga, where emotions are running high and insiders are dishing out the juiciest details. It's not just a trial, it's a roller coaster of feelings, and we've got the backstage pass. Sources close to the Trump clan are spilling the beans on the emotional roller coaster that is the legal battle. Forget the stoic public faces. Behind closed doors, there's a mix of frustration, agitation, and genuine concern. The Trump family, accustomed to the political spotlight, is now navigating the uncharted waters of a high-stakes legal showdown. Let's talk Trump. Donald, the patriarch known for his tough exterior, is not immune to the emotional punches this trial is throwing. It's not just about the allegations, it's personal. The fact that his children, his blood, are being dragged into the legal maelstrom is hitting him where it hurts. The insider whispers reveal a man who's not just angry about the legalities, but genuinely agitated that his offspring are facing the heat. And then there's Ivanka. Once the poised and private Trump, she's now in the spotlight, and insiders suggest Trump is particularly protective of her. It's not just about politics, it's about family. Ivanka's vulnerability is underscored, painted vividly by sources who suggest Trump sees her as more susceptible to the trial's impact.
Now to the US, Donald Trump has clashed with the judge at his civil fraud trial in New York on Monday.
Back and forth. So right off the bat, the judge has been trying to rein Trump in, telling him to just answer the questions. Appearance by Trump comes as a new poll shows Trump leading President Joe Biden in several key battleground states.
Raises some questions with regards to its credibility, which will be a question for the finder of fact.
It's a departure from the usual narrative of a resilient Trump. It's a glimpse into the father who doesn't want his daughter caught in the legal crossfire. Amidst the legal storm, the Trumps are trying to weather the public attention storm as well. Known for their larger-than-life presence, they've been attempting to keep a low profile. Picture this, a family that's used to making headlines and now desperately trying to avoid them. It's not just about the trial, it's about protecting the Trump brand. But here's the twist, especially for Ivanka. The family's attempts to slip under the media radar have been challenging, especially for the former first daughter. The Miami sunshine might be beckoning, but the New York courtroom drama is casting a shadow. Ivanka, who's been focusing on a quieter life in Florida, is now back in the glare of the public eye. Ivanka's role. All right, let's dive into the courtroom spectacle where Ivanka Trump's role in the Trump Organization takes center stage. It's not just legal jargon, it's a closer look at the nitty-gritty of Ivanka's involvement in the family business. Picture the courtroom scene. Ivanka, often seen as the epitome of poise, now under the scrutiny of legal eagles, shedding light on her role in the Trump Organization. The focus is not on her public appearances or socialite status, but on the brass tacks of business dealings. At the heart of the matter are the negotiations of loans for Trump Organization properties, a key puzzle piece in the grand legal chessboard. Ivanka, who was once an executive vice president for development and acquisitions at the Trump Organization until 2017, is now facing the piercing questions about her behind-the-scenes maneuvers. Let's break it down. Ivanka, during her testimony, emphasizes her limited involvement in the financial intricacies. She's portraying herself as someone who wasn't pulling the strings when it came to the financial wizardry required for those high-stakes loans. "I had no involvement," she declares, distancing herself from the complex valuations that have become the crux of the legal battle.
Can you just weigh in on how you feel about that? There have been articles, there have been parodies. What do you think about that accusation?
I will not be bullied. I will not be harassed. This case will go on.
Ivanka Trump was cordial. She was disciplined. She was controlled.
If being complicit is wanting to...
That he will engage in name-calling and taunts and race baiting.
The judge told him to stop treating his court appearance like a political rally. It's just one of several legal battles.
The critics who may say that of me, if they found themselves in this very unique and unprecedented situation that I am now in.
But here's where it gets juicy. The prosecutor isn't buying the "I'm just a bystander" narrative. Allegations are flying, suggesting that Ivanka wasn't merely a spectator, but a player benefiting from what's being labeled as fraudulent statements. It's not just about negotiating loans, it's about the repercussions of those negotiations and the financial gains they allegedly brought to Ivanka and the Trump family. The prosecution is painting a picture of Ivanka as a pivotal figure, someone who wasn't just nodding along to financial discussions, but actively securing favorable loans for the Trump Organization. The prosecutor, in no uncertain terms, argues that Ivanka wasn't just an innocent party, but someone who actively participated in maneuvers that allegedly inflated asset values. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.